Hello everyone, this is MeTeLXL and welcome to the final episode of the Formula 1 2013 Season Challenge, where only one or two races stand in our way. But as of only almost finishing this season, it hasn't been the bestest season for me, myself MeTeLXL, because it was a bit of a more downer side. But there was a few ups when we did achieve a few things. But last time, well, let's just say it was just my usual way that I played, and now you probably know how it went if you don't remember how the episode was. And no, I'm not talking about the episode before this one. It was the other one where I actually won, well, not won, but didn't go last in two of the Grand Prix and got pretty good positions. But in the last episode, it was usual, and when I mean usual, I got into last place into both, I think, of the races, or one of them, because I do remember that I might have had to stop a bit earlier because of something that was happening I had to go to, which had to make me go off the game. So because of that, I think I only did one Grand Prix. But today in the final episode, we have either one or two races, because I do not remember how many I've got left, but it's either one or two. And it could be two because I missed out on one race last time that I think I remember. Plus, as well as the talking I'm doing at the moment, it's really funny to see a Caterham car there. Like when I first saw it, I had a bit of laughter in me, not literally laughing out, but I did quite find it funny. But also, you know, people have to put all the cars out in the previews of the menu, even if it's that green thing there. I didn't know if you viewers actually got something during the video from my last one, which was about my new continuous series on my channel called Little Planet 2 Community Picks, or in the video details for that video. But I did hold up a bit of time for that upload, and in the video, the audio and the video didn't really sync up well. And the reason for the long upload, actually, at the moment, I've already said this before, but well, I've already said this before for that one, but I'm going to say again, if you didn't know, that I was very sorry again for another long upload, and this time it was because of a problem with exporting my video projects into videos because they look smaller, and I tried to figure it out without having to update my video editing software, but I had to eventually, and it does look nice now though, so I don't mind at all. My stuff's still kept on there and it's alright at the moment, but while I was trying to solve the problem back then, it kind of messed up the video's audio to the video, so I'm very sorry about that. But the next couple of videos are going to look good, and I am excited, well, a bit excited anyway, because you guys, or people, lads, might know, but in September or August, yeah, it seems a bit obvious now, but F1 2014 is coming out first thing, I think, in the UK, England, whatever, or in Europe on the 17th of October, and in the USA it is coming out on the 21st of October for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC. And those dates, I'm not sure are correct, but they are actual dates, and the 17th of October is probably going to be in England, aka United Kingdom, and for USA it's definitely on the 21st of October. In their new game, as you know, they've put in the new races with their new teams, as they've done in the season this year. They have changed a bit of something with the handling, and I guess it makes you a bit better in handling the car, or something like that. The graphics on the game look like the graphics from F1 2012, which I was a little disappointed with, because I thought maybe if you mix the ones with F1 2013 and 2012 it would look quite good, or just keep the ones from... Actually, with F1 2013, because of their PC-like graphics on the 7th gen consoles, it kind of made the game a bit laggy depending on where you were playing it in. So I guess they should have done a mix of the game's graphics, but instead they've chosen to look like it's from F1 2012. But I don't know, because I haven't actually played it yet, so when I do play it, it could all change by the look of it. I don't know about you YouTube viewers how it will look, but if you play the game yourself as well, it might not look bad. Now, one more thing about F1 2014 is that, one, they've got an easier difficulty now apparently, so everyone, well, almost everyone can play it. And two, you can set the game, or the game can set around your skills and the way you race, so you can be comfortable with driving in it through the way they put it for you. And no, it's not going to stop. There is, I think, and it's not apparent, it is actually looking like there's going to be an F1 2015 coming out. Get it? That's a bit rude actually. This sorry, I'll continue. This next year, but earlier, because one of the settings they've got for F1 2015 is that you can interact with the week by week races they do on the career mode, where you just go on the Grand Prix they go on, drive with the drivers you're driving with and with their current skills and all that stuff. And we have been expecting this for ages, or we've thought so. F1 2015 is gonna finally be on the 8th gen consoles, aka the new generation consoles, as well as PC. They're gonna put it on PS4 and Xbox One, which is gonna create a lot of opportunities, really, I think. Well, actually, with next gen, we're hoping for something better. There's better things in it. It's going to be really good. And when I do get a PS4, especially for Little Big Planet 3, I will be able to get the game for PS4. And then there could be a season challenge on that, though. We'll have to see. Finally, today I've got a bit of my concentration on, well, I've got more of a thought out on things, so I'm not just gonna completely drive in like I don't have a clue what's gonna happen next. I could kind of set up a plan or something like that. But now, without any further wait, let's get into the final race or races of the season challenge. So we do have 2 races left, and it involves in Korea and whatever that is. Oh wait, we can view its track info. What's the full name of it? Oh, Brazil, of course. I was a bit dumb there, but never mind. And at the moment we're still it still looks like we have got Paul di Resta as our rival, and we are 18th in the Drivers' Championship with no points. If we can at least get more than 1 point, we could beat Adrian Sutil and could get a possible 13th place, which might not happen since everyone's moving up. And if we get 1 point, we might get a chance of getting 16th on 2 places up, even though, as I just said, other people might move up on the board as well. And Paul di Resta thinks it could be close. But now, without any further waiting on the race, let's go and find out what happens and enter the Korean qualifying Grand Prix. Whoa, it's like the message actually read my speech in what I was just saying, like doing better by having a better mind of thought. Anyway, let's read this one. Something vows to do better. That's the heading. As the drivers look As the drivers took their turn to talk to the world press, it was Williams something that cut an unhappy figure, obviously disappointed by his results against Podesta. He suggested that he would bounce back at Yeongam. This was a sentiment echoed by something's team boss, Sir Frank Williams. I think he has a daughter who's a boss as well in the team, who stated it was just one of those days. One of those days. That's a win for Fernando Alonso. Actually, you know what? If you want to, just pause this bit, and then, you know, if you want to, you can just pause this bit to read it. And with the other bit, this one's a bit more interesting. Maldonado crosses, well, for you guys, Maldonado crosses line ahead of teammate. What a race at Suzuka this weekend. It gave us one of the most memorable teammates battles in quite some time. What about Lewis Hamilton and Nico? As Pastor Manaldo showed, oh yeah, it's 2013. As Pastor Manaldo showed something how it was done by finishing ahead of him. We're sure something will want to even the score next race.
The weekend starts here. It's time for racing.
That's when we get through the other parts before qualifying. Jam it in. So today it's going to be 26 degrees with some sunshine, which go well with temperature and the weather. With this track, it looks like there's going to be a lot of corners in, so there could be a few more slow opportunities to get past other fellow racers, rivals. But now let's go onto the track. It's time. That was quite cool cinematic drive through there. Oh, I should have run a hot lap video if I could, but I don't think I would be able to. Whoa, that was a bit of too much of a drive-in, and I could see Alonso's ghost there. He has gone around that corner just like I did. I could use, let's just use a bit of my courtesy get boost, but of course not to bash into a corner out. Okay, that was a bit... That was alright. It could have run a bit more smoothly to make it better. And now there's up heading corner. Oh, this is a very good corner turn. Oh, was that corner cutting? Really? Because that was just like 10 centimeters off the corner. Oh, this is not good. Because that corner just went out a bit. Okay, that was pretty good, top notch. Let's go into this corner. Oh, there's a good drive out there. I think good braking like that, and that's a good corner turn. Slow down, speed up a bit again. Cause, oh god, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, aren't I? No. Okay. It's going to be quite hard to actually get over last place now, because there's been a few breaks where that was a bit more slower from the slower. Well, no, that's not right. It's the other way around. I don't know. Now it's time to see. Oh god, that time just seen. I knew it. Well, if it ran a bit more smoother, I think I could have got past G. Vandergaard. Now let's continue on to the Grand Prix. Come on, we know the drill. We've seen that. Oh wait, hang on. What's this? Oh, I thought that was a different cutscene, but we've seen that before. I was going to skip, but I wasn't sure if that was different. And I can sell that wheel on eBay. In the standings, Hamilton is going to start out on pole with Rosberg behind. Funny enough, this is in 2013 and they're already predicting this year. And the weather, as usual, has no rain. And it's the same temperatures and weather, so it's going to be like in qualifying. Should we have a hot lap video? Okay, we'll have a hot lap video, but you know, if you don't want to watch it, just skip through it.
Here we are, a lap of the Yonggam circuit in South Korea. One of the more recent MeTeLXL circuits. Very tricky for the drivers to get right. In qualifying, you want to build up the speed around that final curve, which leads you on to the start-finish straight. Pit buildings to the right-hand side. Brake and slow it down at the 100-meter boards on your left-hand side into turn 1. Second gear, watch out for the rear end stepping out of you mid-corner before this very long straight towards turn 3. This is a great overtaking opportunity come race day, but one that's very hard to defend if you're the car in front. Now on the run down to the corner itself, look to the right-hand side. The marker boards help you just before 100-meter board, brake in a straight line, second gear at the apex, and early on the throttle. Don't use too much of the exit curb. That will only break the car into wheel spin, and you need all the traction you can because it leads up the hill now towards turn 4. Slow it all down once again, down into first gear this time. Hold the car to the left-hand side of the track because you need to open up turn 5 and repeat the process once again, bringing the car to the right-hand side to open up turn 6. That's a very tricky series of corners that will punish you if you overdrive it.
Exactly.
Now on the run down towards turn 7, a flat-out right-hand curve followed by a change of direction to the left. Up into 7th gear, eyes to the left-hand side. Carry that speed in, but not too much to get the car back to the left-hand side and slow it down once more into 2nd gear. Turn 11 coming up, arguably the hardest corner on the whole circuit. Easy to overdrive this one as you have to restrain the speed mid-corner. Right around turn 12. Watch out for that exit curve that will spit you off into the wall. Turn 13 is a very important corner to carry the speed before slowing it down on the exit of 14 to bring the car back to the right-hand side to open up this double left-hand corner. Watch the snap of rear end as you're asking a lot from the rear tyres at that stage. Flat out around the final right-hand corner of the track, flick it to the left, and that's a lap of the Yonggam circuit.
No, thank you. Oh, just some M&Ms, please. The peanut ones.
Okay, here we are, a lap of the Yonggam circuit in South Korea. One of the more recent MeTeLXL circuits. Very tricky for the drivers to get right.
What new ones do you think you've seen?
Curve, which leads you on to the
I don't know, but just the peanut ones are the ones in yellow packets. I do have to honour that person who was driving in the video because he did it really nicely, smoothly mostly, and because of those two things it just made the commentary from the guy talking about how to drive around the track really understandable, and it went well with him talking around the corners as well. Alonso is third for this standing position in his drive on the Grand Prix. Lads, are we ready? Stop playing Tetris on there. They say it's a good game. How did it beat WatchMojo.com's other games in the list that were like from what, PS3? Also guys, links to stuff for the last F1 2013 season challenge video I did. I've linked to a video that I saw on YouTube that was actually quite good, that gave you I'll explain about it later.
And we'll be looking for a similar result today.
We need to beat the rival this race if we want to even the score.
Here we go, guys. It's lights out. Away
we go, and Hamilton gets... Ben, shh.
Lights out, away we go anyway, and looks like some people drive away. Oh god, I did hit into a few people. Don't know if that did, how much damage that did, but let's not focus about that now because the penalties we'll see will come later. And I am just about getting past Ronaldo, and now I have, and Ricardo's up in front of me, driving his ass away. But I think if I continue good at this point, I might do good. Oh no, not expecting something up the corner, and I passed lots of drivers. That is a very good progression. I'm now in 7th place. This is absolutely brilliant. This is the positives you get on the starting grid when you drive past players easily. And oh, we're gonna do it again. Yes, that brake.
Trying to be a bit more careful with our overtaking. We don't want to be given a penalty.
Shh. Anyways, we have gone past a few races now. Let's drive around this course carefully, and I think what's paying off is the braking now, especially passing the people. Okay, I won't talk much in detail because that'll distract me. Oh no, Webber's gone past the course. He was in 2013. He's gone out now because of retirement, and we almost got there to pass Webber. Green flag is resumed racing. I guess an incident must have happened with someone. We were still racing, so that makes no sense. Whew. Right, good. Oh, a bit of a skid there, but that did not affect the driving. And we were going to go past the corner. That was successful. Just about. We're going to go into. Oh god, we've only got one lap. I just want to get a good position. That's all I need.
Okay, rivals in 14th place. He's in P14.
Okay, this is promising finish. Oh, that was a bit too much of a drive. Oh, I accidentally bumped into Alonso there while coming out of that corner. I'm going to be worn out with this commentating afterwards. Oh no, that's too far. Oh, let's go back on there. We've still got a chance to not be in last. And I just bump into Raikkonen on my way out. Another driver. Oh, that's Button behind me. Gotta be careful. Just brake. Okay, that was a bit too early for braking there. But Button was about to go past me. I concentrated more on the front though, so then that meant I was alright. You know guys, this is actually promising. I'm 6th, and it looks like I'm going to get a good position out of this race if I continue. Good. Let's go a bit more faster out of this corner here, because that was promising. And that was alright. This one, oh god, that made me go a bit out. Now we can go past this bit. Flip. Oh, bit of a skid there, but that is maintained, and only 2 races to go past, but I don't mind. Because I want to get a good position, and that position doesn't have to be over that. It's all about, maybe it's all about the braking Formula 1, because there's going to be corners there. You can't brake around corners, you're going to get nowhere. Sorry, skidding. Oh, Jesus, that was Button. And Button looks like he's going on ahead. Okay, I don't still understand that. But oh, that was a bit too much going through that corner. Button has passed me once again, but I might catch up with him and pass him in a few minutes or seconds. I'm using the red tyres, but I do not remember what those were for. The green and blue tyres are no, the green and orange shit. That was Button I just hit into accidentally, but that has not affected his car, so I'm not going to get anything for that. Oh, that was a bit too much again. Corner cutting I have got for, but if I am in a good position, I only go down a few more, and that will be fine for me, because my team will be proud. Right, we've got 2 laps left. Oh, whoa! Whoa. Button. That was a bit nasty, don't you think? Of course you can't talk through that helmet of yours. In that disgraceful McLaren grey and red helmet, but... what did you think of doing that for? That was just over the top. Anyways, enough talk about that. Who have we got behind me? It is Virgin. Anyways, no banter much for that, because we are trying to get through this good. Go for that corner well. Yes, that was pretty good. As good as it can get. Oh, looks like someone's trying to pass it. It's Virgin again. And, oh, he's going to come back that side. I'm going to brake early because I don't want to go hard on that corner. Oh, another corner cutting bit. The problem is if you do too much of that, you can turn into a ghost racer and you'll end up last on the board. So that's something you don't want to do. So we'll try and avoid doing too many of those corner cuttings. Now there's an upcoming corner. I'm going to brake nicely over here. And it worked. And my car just jumped a bit, but only because I went around that curb bit. Virgin is still there, stalking me like Slenderman. Oh, we're going to get past that corner. Yes, that was a lovely turn. And the bestest of this episode so far. Let's do another one here. And yes, that was beautiful as well. I don't know what happened, but well, actually I do. I used the speed uncontrollably there, so that meant why the weird noise from the engine came up. But hopefully the other bit of the race will go on well. Oh, that was almost a fail if I went too far back then. Let's go. Can we get? Yeah, we went past. We went around that corner very well. Should have accelerated or braked a bit then, because I just went through off the side of the road for only a little bit of time. Oh god, that was a bit risky going around that corner. One more lap to go, lads, and it will be alright, hopefully. Oh, who's that passing me? Virgin. What? No, Ricardo. Because both Red Bull and Toro Rosso have got similar cars in that year. And at the moment, I guess they do. Oh my god, Ricardo. Oh, no, I didn't cause a collision though. I didn't do anything. I swear. What is wrong with people in this game making collisions and consequences not fair, and as well as racers being a bit too rude sometimes when they're not supposed to? Okay, just passed me, and oh, brake. That was a nice break there, which saved me from going worse. And there's another okay corner turn there. That one was at least alright. Right, brake. There we go. And there doesn't look like there's much of the... Oh, Nico Rosberg's already won, so that might mean that there's not much of the track left to drive on. Don't get me wrong, I do like Formula 1, but I just want to get that 10th position stamped on the board itself. This might be the final turn. No. Oh, Christ, that was a bit under controlled there. So this last corner is all we need to get a 10th position. And my last bestest attempt of a good position was when it was the 3rd episode of 2 races. That's how long it was. And I've now experienced something there. My mind must have thought a bit better about braking, which was
That's one
paid
all
out.
in the rival challenge between Paul di Resta and his rival. Both drivers to perform at the next race.
I know, I literally forgot that Paul di Resta was my rival, and I beat him, and I was challenging him to get over, and we were to get over each other. Wow. Wait, hang on, that's only the race result. When we go, oh, this is the only race result actually, so penalties would have come up to put me in a lower position. And now Sergio Perez is the one last. A bit surprising that he's from McLaren, which he didn't go well with, but then, well, you wouldn't expect Sergio Perez at the very lower part of the board. Now let's see how these results affect. Actually, no, let's look at Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton got a second, and Rosberg got first. Vettel got third. Webber is not here anymore, but think of Ricardo. But Ricardo's actually 13th. Now let's go on to see how the team feels about this. Oh, yeah, I forgot there was the championship board, which means that Hamilton's still in first with 177 points, with Fernando Alonso on 159. For me, I've got to 16th. I think I was 18th last time, I don't remember, but if you look back on the video, you'll know that part of the map just glitched a bit. Well, it didn't show up much, and it expanded. I have got... That's cool though, I've got my first point, because to get a point or more in Formula 1, you need to be 10th or over. For 10th, you get 1 point only. And I've got my first point, lads. The highest you can get is 25th, so if I do get 25th, I could possibly have a chance of going from 16th to 10th to kick Nico Hülkenberg out of that pole hole. And Rosberg is in 4th, unlike today. But now, let's continue to see what my... Actually, sorry, I forgot about the constructors, but we'll go through this bit fast. Mercedes are in first, with Red Bull third, and then Ferrari third. And then there's us in 7th, with 2 points. So now let's continue. That point also contributed to mine that I won today. I don't know about Bottas, but as well I can look upon the video later to see what happened. This was basically the same cutscene as I got when I won that other race in the series. Thinking I've got red stuff on my nose, you would think, why? I've got a helmet on, it protects me from the sun. Rivals battle all square, heading. It was a good day for something at Yeogam today, as he managed to finish ahead of his main rival, Force India's That result means it's 1-all in their rival challenge, and with one race still to play for, it seems something may have the advantage. And with this one, you can pause it to read if you want to, but for me right now, I'm going to continue, since some of you might not be interested in Nico's progress or whatever. Next, and the final race, is Brazil. And this, and everything around me, counts all on this, except this that I said would be counted on, because this is this. Brazil, here we come! That photo looks like it got shot in Monte Carlo, or what the track is. I'm not sure if it's the Monte Carlo track, because there's another name related in Monte Carlo inside it.
The final race of the season is the Brazilian Grand Prix. One last chance for the world's greatest drivers to show their worth.
And now, it's our time to shine the bestest in this Grand Prix. This one's got a few corners, and then at some parts of it, it has less because of the drive runways that it has. This is the decider of my final Grand Prix position from here in the qualifying to what position of getting the final race of this series of the F1 2013 season challenge. Not a very good start there because I went over on that corner literally. And I like the Brazilian theme of green and yellow. I don't know what to expect out of this yet because I don't remember the Brazilian Grand Prix, but I think it might be with Monte Carlo, you know, up ahead we might go through buildings and all that. No, we're not going to crash like Burnout Paradise, I mean like driving through them. Oh, thank you for skizzing physics, that kind of saved my car there. But this track does prove to be pretty tricky because of the very weird driving corners I'm faced up with. Time invalid. Why? Why was that? Because of my corner cutting? Then just say it in the message. Don't give me something I can't understand. Okay, maybe I do need to put less speed on this track, since this is not a track much made for speed really. It's quite tiny as well, by what it looks like from in there, but not at the look of the circuit shape. And I am in 22nd, but as you know, and I know, that could change. So now, let's go to the Grand Prix, the final Grand Prix of 2013, Brazil. Sure, I might look disappointed, but look when you see my face on the next day. Right? Of course, mate. Wow, that's some pretty traditional language from McLaren there. And we're not in Brazil. What? We are in Brazil. What? You get that off right now. Testing. Yesterday, the temperature was 28 degrees, the weather was sunny, and there's 0% of rain from the qualifying. Today in the race there's 27 degrees of temperature, the weather is sunny, and it looks like there's going to be no rain as well. Only one number in the temperature difference. Now let's take a look at the hot lap video, but as you know already, you can skip this if you want to.
Okay, here we go on a lap of Interlagos. This anti-clockwise circuit makes it one of the most physically demanding tracks for the drivers, on their necks especially. Running down towards turn 1, a great overtaking opportunity, using the DRS as well. Slow it all down, easy to outbrake yourself here, and reserve the speed in turn 1 to open up turn 2, and then hard on the throttle around turn 3. Don't use too much of the exit curb here, that will upset the car at high speed. Now the run down the hill towards turn 4. Brake marker boards on the right hand side, down through the gears into third, use a bit of the entry.
Oh, I haven't concentrated that much now watching it. Let's look at the other bit.
Of the circuit. Now on the run down towards the fast right hand corner of turn 6 and 7, a beautiful chance to feel the high speed balance of this car before slowing it all back down into the hairpin.
With this race it's going to be quite hard as well, because this race needs control of you on your speed, which is why it will look pretty good on other drivers, because they have the control of slow, fast and normal, because they got magic.
in terms of traction. And as you head up the hill, you need that momentum with you, particularly in a racing situation. If you've got a car behind you, they will have a go down into turn 1. And as we head back towards the start-finish line, that's a lap in Sao Paulo.
What I know mostly is that I need control of my speed. And braking is now something I'm pretty good at. Now guys... Oh, hell, hi Ronaldo. This is it. I wish you luck, Ronaldo. I wish you luck, guys, in providing me the best performance and advice, even though I'm not going to get a pit stop through 5 laps. Anyways, now it's time. Brazil, take it on.
Fire her up.
Bring it on.
The score is 1-1 between Paul di Resta and his rival. With the Drivers' World Championship already decided, drivers will be looking to maximise their points tally. The race is about to start.
Yes, please. Now we're seconds away from the start of the Brazilian Grand Prix, the final race of the F1 2013 Season Challenge on my channel. And now on the grid, use my curve. Oh god, that was a very mental crash at the start, and I've caused a collision apparently. So now, oh, hey, you can't do that. See, again, this shows players' progression is quite bad on this, unless it's accidental, which I hope in 2014 is sorted out. And what cheats are you, Van der Garden, Charles Pick? You should be Van der Garde did bad of yourselves. Oh, and Chilton's having a go there. And I'm now trying to catch up with him. But they're going past the court. Brake. I had to hit into a wall to save my massive damage on Chilton's car. Or to violently bash him out his lights. Ooh, that was okay braking. Getting back on the corner just at the right part. So I don't get another corner warning. I'm currently in 18th at the moment, and we have only almost done 1 lap of this circuit, and there's now going to be 4 more, whatever. And I did hit into Virgin's car, and I've caused another collision apparently. What's going on? Oh, that's not... What's the point? Virgin doesn't look like he's spun out of his wheels. Oh, someone's trying to get up past me. Oh, that was a bit too hard, but that braking sort of saved me from worse. Oh, I did some corner cutting there apparently, which was only like under the corner cutting limit. But for some reason I still got it, but never mind, because of a good position it won't affect me, might not even affect me like I saw in the other race, because it didn't move me down the board. I love how the yellow, the green and maybe the white looks like the colours of the N&M's Brazilian packet things. Right.
1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
If you think about it though, we've seen a bit of runways. Well, there's apparently runways on the circuit, but like this one, but there's not many of them as it looks. So using DRS only comes in some parts. I hit into a sign there. They're not going to do any... I could pay them back so I don't get any punishments. but only joking. I'm not going to get a punishment for that. So go around this corner here, it was quite nice, and then nicely getting into the next one, and then out, and then we're quite sort of going in, but then my braking provides going in right into the corner, but it's still accomplished well. Went into a side a bit, and that one braking comes in here. That was a good brake, coming again quite well. I feel sorry for you people if my constant commentating this time is actually getting quite annoying. But some of the words I say do make sense. Oh, let's put on the braking there. And funny enough, I'm actually doing better than I did in qualifying, because I only just got into the race for the first time, and it kind of affected my first perspective of this. Especially the driving around it as well. Went off the wall there. Get it? That's a terrible quote. And now hasn't affected me anyway. Do very good braking there, and again, once again, that has provided a better outcome for my driving. Now in 2014, it's probably going to get even better. Top notch, even 2015, if I get that. I'm crazy. Felt crazy enough. Corner cutting, I didn't know that, so that's why I wasn't too observant. But ignore that. Now we're going to get into the final lap of our everlast Grand Prix of this series. We could make a second series on this game, but that's really unlikely, and I don't think you people would really want that. Who's always behind? Oh, Virgin is behind me. Who do you think Virgin really is in that car? That famous millionaire on Virgin. Who's it called? Richard Branson, that's it. He's actually probably the only billionaire I actually know, like a proper billionaire in England, the United Kingdom. That was a bit of a slow corner turn there, but that has not made him come closer to me. Oh, putting the brake in there, that was nice. This is all seeming quite normal to me now. Go past the F1 outdated sign. And now is the few last corners until, oh, just one really. And we have done it! Succeeded in accomplishing a 16th place. Even though I didn't beat my rival this time, for Podesta, we had a good outcome still.
Bad luck. He just couldn't beat his rival today, so
oh, who bloody cares?
he's lost the rival challenge.
Who bloody cares though, stupid commentator? Who's that guy that keeps flashing 10 seconds? Past the Maldonado. I guess that's how many seconds he arrived on the line after me. Lewis Hamilton once again takes pole position, which just seems like 2014 really. Vettel takes second and Webber is third, but not around with us anymore. For Ronaldo we got 18th. And funny enough, I think for this race I even got the same position as last time. I don't remember, but looking back through the video will help. Now, without anything else to talk about in this thing, unless I forget, let's continue. The Drivers' Championship here is that Hamilton gets first, and he gets his dream championship win. Thank you. Alonso, oh, family ties might mean that I've gone through season challenge? I have no idea. But Alonso gets the second position secured, and Vettel gets his third position secured, which even though it's not first like in the 4 years he had, it's still better than anything else, except for getting a championship win. Rosberg comes into 4th position, which he is defeated by Hamilton. Hopefully that will happen in the future in 2014, this year. Button's years aren't usually that great, so he gets a 10th stamp. Chilton gets 20th, which is better than last. And oh god, this is probably the reason why they even went out last year. For Charles Pic and G. van der Garde, they gone. No, wait, hang on, let me do the whistle. Out. That's terrible, really. And Williams have still gone 7th, but thanks. Oh, I didn't get any points today. Never mind. We still got 7th, at least it didn't go down a bit more. K-Tam 11th, Monsieur 10th. Red Bull. Top 3 positions are the same, so Mercedes get their positions as well as Red Bull and Ferrari. Lotus 4th as they did better in 2013. McLaren 5th is the best they could have done. Sabre, I think they had like people like Gutierrez and someone else in last time. Maybe that's where Bottas was. I don't know. We got 2 points as a team throughout the whole season of 10 races. No, I'm being serious though. I didn't do well throughout much of the season, but some parts of it actually turned out very well. So there's nothing bad we can look on at the season, because at first it started terrible. That's when my skills never actually were good, and then I was learning a bit and then suffering a bit, and then at the end today I learnt that all this time I had to do good braking, but also with the accelerating mixed in and then with understanding the corners of braking, I think that must have helped as well. But now let's continue, because now it's the last race that I've just done. We'll see what happens next. Congratulations, you earn your certificate. Just because it's the last episode, let's just go and read through these final news quotes. Amazing, Lewis Hamilton, Drivers' Champion. As the team packed for the last time. Actually, you know what, you can just go and read that other bit there. Because if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan, you don't want to spoil what the media will say, but you can still go and read this as well as me looking on the video. Anyway, next one. Fantastic drive by something. Okay, this is on the race. What a weekend! Were the words from Lewis Hamilton's race engineer after the driver finished the race at Sao Paulo. Grady in first place. A good result was to be expected, as Lewis had been putting in a solid performance all week. The credits! Oh, that is a good picture as well, the top right corner. That's it. That's the whole season done. I like that video there that looked like everyone was racing in the standings. And there's this one in the rain driving tyres. They always look good, sexy. Ferrari and a Lotus driving. There's, I thought that was a Petronas car then. It's Caterham, of course. Anyways, without really talking through much of these video credits, even though they do look nice, well, it's a bit reddish. I did wanted to say something in the video, but a race was about to start, so I couldn't. with 2014 and 2015 coming out, I have left a few links in the video description for you to go in. One of them is information on the races. Codemasters, sorry, is a blog. No, Codemasters is the company that made the game, and they even have their own blogging page. And on their blog page they have posted something about 2014 and 2015, just a description about the games that are going to come out soon. Ooh. Oh, we got the song! We gotta play the song! No, we gotta hear it! Doesn't actually sound really dramatic in the video, but that's always what you want at the end of a game. The F1 tune playing. Oh, that looked like the particle crash was awesome. And that's the classic version you can get in 2013. You drive like the 80s mojo cars, bushy cars as well. It's a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? Yes, there's people you're pointing at, and that is the logo finale. And thankfully for F1 2013, they have put my team car on the main menu. Look at that! Oh! Congratulations, you have completed Season Challenge. Drivers World Championship position 16th, which is as good as it can get. Fastest laps, none. Pole positions, none. Average finishing position, 19th. I would have said like 18th or 17th, but alright. Wins 0, points 1. Because I did make it at least over 10, which is something I wanted to say at the beginning. I wanted to achieve a position over 10 in the championship finale. Then I said I wanted a 3 top place position. That actually didn't happen, but it's what resulted me in playing of what came out of there. The season challenge score is 4,496, which I didn't know about of scores in the season challenge. But there you go over there. Number of teams joined 1, because I obviously kept on with Williams. Rivals beaten 1, which would, I don't remember who that was actually, either Paul di Resta or Max Chilton. Rival drive, I'm probably not right, but anyways, the last bit, rival driver select 4, and that's just what the game did really, unless I did something that changed it. You can restart season challenge using a different difficulty to provide a harder challenge and gain a high score. Well, they say congratulations, you have completed season challenge. 2013 is finished. Yes. Earlier I was going to say about links on my description to things involving with 2014 of the F1 game, F1 2014, coming out first on October the 17th to England, aka United Kingdom, and maybe in Europe on the same day, and for the USA you're definitely going to get it on the 21st of October. A link on my description will follow you to Amazon, where you can go and pre-order the game right now on whatever platform you want to, or some other online retailer that has the game that you can pre-order from. The second is a blog from the game company Codemasters that makes other games, but also sometimes racing games, including the official F1 ones. So thank you Codemasters, you're a great gaming company, But anyways, on their blog site, there is information about the 2014 game and 2015 game, which I've kind of explained about. But if you want to watch a bit of it, you can go and click on the link to read about it. If I do get the video up, there's a particular video which is actually really good that is in the Formula 1 2014 game as a gameplay video, and the commentator does a really good way of commentating it, but also showing the gameplay, which actually looks quite nice, though I can't really tell if it's just the Petronas showing off. And of course, also I will put a link to the F1 trailers that are officially published by the related games companies or whatever, so, or ones that are from other YouTube channels, but from the company who made the trailer. Whichever ones are available, I will put in the links below if you haven't watched the trailers yet. And finally, I guess, unless there are other links to stuff which I haven't talked about in this video, in case you haven't actually, or not many of you have actually watched my last video, which is on my brand new continuous series on my channel called Little Big Planet 2 Community Picks. The link to the first one will be in the description as well, and of course, as I said already, the last Formula 1 2013 Season Challenge video will also be in the description. So now, subscribe to me, MeTeLXL, to follow my videos on YouTube as you know already. Like the video if you liked it, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one. With now, the preview highlights of our season.